So my dad was an anesthesiologist, and I thought I wanted to go to medical school. I spent the first year at university realizing that I didn't want to go to medical school. And I've always been interested in the weather, and it never had even occurred to me that I could actually get a degree in meteorology. And so I switched gears after first year. And then after my second year, which was 7 out of my 10 courses were statistics, physics, or mathematics, I became a little bit sort of disenfranchised with meteorology because they were wanting to really uh, just make a science out of it. So, for example, we spent one semester studying the omega equation, which is a 10-term equation, of which two they didn't really know how to solve. So they were just a constant. One was, I don't know, whatever. And supercomputers were actually invented for meteorological calculations and purposes. In the meantime, they used to drop off a copy, the Financial Post, which was the National Post before the National Post became the National Post. They used to drop off stacks of this outside the Commerce Building, and I would pick up a copy, and I'd be sitting in the back of my cloud physics classes reading about the financial markets. My uncle also gave me The Wealthy Barber when I was 15, and that's when I discovered the what Einstein calls the eighth wonder of the world, which is compound interest. Money making money really appealed to me. So throw that all together. I started some investment clubs at university. It was also I was at university from 94 to 98. This was also when the internet kind of just went boom. And I had a friend of mine who was an electrical engineer, and he and I figured that all of this financial data now was now being made available. Before you had to like right away and get the annual report and read it. Now all this information was online. So we actually developed a piece of software that was essentially a robot that went on every day and fed us stocks that met the criteria that we were looking for, which is still kind of how we're managing and finding opportunities today. So really, it's just my passion. If I wasn't doing this as a job, I would be doing it with my own money. I love it. And so I guess I could say that I'm fortunate that, it went from med school to meteorology to now analyzing and managing money. And there's a lot of overlap.